Hi, thank you for sending in your task 1 and your essay for correction, and well done deciding to get some feedback before your IELTS exam. I hope that I can help you here. Okay, so the task 1 bar chart, Airbnb. Yep, so you've got a good introductory sentence. Illustrates the interest of different age groups between 16 to 55-year-olds in Airbnb housing in 2014. Okay, good, that's fine. People of ages 16 to 24 showed, I put it all in the past tense because it's 2014, showed the most interest, put it into a superlative here, in using Airbnb, as 62% chose this accommodation. Okay, this ratio is slightly increased in the next age group. Yes, you could join this together, accommodation compared to the next age group, where it reached a maximum and was used by 65%, okay, or was, I don't know if it was used or just interesting, alright, but used by 65% of that, and then say the age group, so you need to be more specific as to which group you're talking about. So that second group up there, give their ages for that one, by 65% of 25 to whatever, 34-year-olds. Then stop there, okay. This trend decreased, or started decreasing in the following age group. Tell me what they are, what age they are, at 49%, and then that's nice, well done. So you're comparing it back up to the other age groups. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to be really specific here, and just tell me exactly the ages you're referring to, the percentages you're referring to. That's all absolutely fine. 49%, you could almost say almost half, rather than saying 49%. So yeah, let's use things like a half, a fifth, 25%, the majority, the minority, something like that. Show a bit of a variety in your language. Okay. In comparison, yes, so there was a marked decrease in the next age group of whatever they are, and yes, here you are. And then these people showed the least interest in this kind of accommodation. Okay, yes, I'm trying not to repeat the word interest. You could say, were least likely to use this kind of accommodation for their holidays, or something like that. Then I put a full stop there. Okay, which is almost a reduction 10% of the previous age group. Okay, okay. This group, or these people, or this percentage, represented a reduction of 10% less than the previous age group, where 38% of people showed interest in this kind of housing services. Yes, that's fine. I put in where just to join those sentences together. Okay, the last category, that's absolutely fine. Sorry, which there. Maybe you should say at just over a quarter. To mix up that, get a bit of variety in there. Okay, which was, well, representing the minimum among all age groups. Okay, so overall you're summing it up here. That's absolutely fine. Yes, you could almost actually, it might be an idea just to put that up here, because then that sort of introduces it, and then you could have the last category could come down here. So that is your final comment. So just in terms of organising, how you organise your answer. But otherwise, you're absolutely on the right track. Good stuff. You've got some interesting things here. You've understood it. You've explained it clearly. So you're doing well. Okay, moving on to this one. International marketing. Okay, this is a tricky subject. Be very, very careful to keep on topic of international marketing, not talk about international trade, which is not what we want. If you look at the online course that we offer, there's a whole module on making sure that you answer the question correctly. And it's really important, this, because it's 25% of the marks. Have you understood the question? Have you answered it correctly? Also a note on that topic, your word count. You need to be nearer 280 would be the max. 250 words is the guideline. You're over 300. The examiner will stop marking and you will lose marks if you write too much. Okay? Sorry about that, but it's important. So international marketing is, I would say, is sometimes considered an attack or an interference into a country's economy. it can leave a significant impact on the local market by reducing their product sales significantly. Yes, their local or their national, something like that, sales significantly. Nowadays, international marketing is common and has positive and negative impacts, which I will discuss in this essay and give examples. Yeah, so we just need to complete that introduction. So first of all, I'll discuss the harmful effects of global marketing. Okay, so the way you've typed isn't coming out on my computer, but you can see how it should look. Here we go. International well-known brands use their money as a source of power to become dominant in the local market. Okay, brands develop this. Brands and powerful advertising, such as billboards, show you use some vocabulary, adverts on TV, adverts on social media. Let's get this onto marketing, and really we're talking about advertising. Dominant brands such as Nike, Apple, McDonald's. Give some examples to make this more real and not just theoretical. Okay. These changes use various tactics to convince them. Yes, exactly. Very, very nice. Very strong point. They invest a lot of money in advertising by digital media. Print. Okay. Yep. Good. So develop that with some just real examples to inspire companies. To inspire customers. Yes. To inspire customers. I don't think you can have more strongly after inspire, because that's quite strong anyway. So you could stop there. These international products negatively affect the local market. Okay. Affect the local market, local products, so on. Okay. Yes, negatively affect the local market where local products prices have to be reduced or something like that. Give me an example here, just of something that you can think of in your country where that's happened. Again, just to make it a little bit more alive, a bit more real. However, it can have it. Yes, has its advantages as well. Yes, as it brings, so I'm just trying to join this together a bit, different nations together, and people from across the world intermingle with each other, lessening distance between nations. Yeah, I think that's a really, really nice sentence. People share their own idea of marketing, like how markets can be improved. I'm not sure about this whole section. I don't think you need such, that example is too technical, too much like economics, and so I think you've got a good point there. But give me an example now how the benefits of people learning from each other, which also is good because you're on topic about learning cultures. And then you could say here, additionally, businesses who have a local base in a country can bring employment. Yeah. Yes, can bring local employment and hire people from the native country. We don't need a bit about government. And yes, it brings cultures together and they become familiar with different languages. That, okay, that's from the question, but tell me how. How does that work? Give me an example. That's really what you need here. So take out this bit, keep this bit, but bring in an example that you can use that you're familiar with. So in conclusion, overall, international marketing, whilst international marketing has its advantages and disadvantages, you don't need that, it's too informal. It is in danger of propagating. Okay, it has its advantages and disadvantages, but okay, all right. But it's propagating rapidly across the world, and has been accepted. I'm thinking, sorry, when you've got but here, you need something negative. But it's propagating in its world and has been accepted. Although in my opinion, it can have many dangers as well, and these should not be ignored. Something like that. So don't forget to give your opinion in there as well. Okay, so there's a few things to work on just in terms of getting the organisation of this essay right. I would say, again, just have a look at the online course, and there's lots of stuff on the website here which I think might help you. But there's some good stuff here, and well done working so hard. Thank you.